This is a bigger fight than just a contract fight. It's a fight for decency. It is a fight for fairness.
There's little to no teacher input on a lot of the curricular decisions. There are things that teachers are fighting to have in writing because we need that consistency and the continuity.
So it's not ready for kids yet.
No está listo.
We are here today in Puerto Rico. The issue is the infrastructure, the lack of resources, the lack of good materials.
No son minucias, es algo que tenemos que tener en la escuela, el servicio de internet, una buena electricidad y el equipo.
El rol de la unión es facilitar los procesos y ayudar para que cambios se den para el beneficio de la educación.
20 plus years to get this victory, and it was through organizing.
Our contract is going to be life-changing for lecturers here at UCLA.
Ask members what they want and need. When you listen to that, when that is the foundation of your organizing, you can build something.
AAUP and AFT have a long commitment to education as a public good. Professors with all that training are forced to rely on government assistance and food banks.
I've had twice adjunct faculty who were being evicted because they couldn't make their rent move in.
And that is why we are in favor of the most robust collective bargaining bill we can do in Colorado.
And it would just be a game changer for the whole state.
The Kansas City, Missouri School District takes a step towards giving employees a livable wage.
Here in Kansas City, Missouri, we were able to secure a really good contract. For the average person, it was a little over $4,500 raise. When you're paid hourly, $4,500 is really a game changer. It has been great for increasing our density among our PSRP division.
Bus drivers walked off the job this morning demanding better pay and safer working conditions.
They just stopped negotiating it altogether. We took the kids to school in the morning because that's a safety issue. And then we went on strike when we got back. That's what they ended up being negotiated up to, was us to $15 an hour. Without the union, wouldn't be a bargaining unit and they would have nothing. We'd still be working for minimum wage.
Our big point coming up to the strike was our staffing is so bad. We did everything from button campaigns on the floor and we did tabling at every location that we have to we had an 800-person rally that we had right out in front of the Kaiser Permanente building.
Can you hear us now?
Everybody, it didn't matter what bargaining unit you were or what job description you were, come together. We were about to go on strike, and 48 hours beforehand, we came to a tentative agreement.
There's a lot that we've been through the pandemic. I still go to human resources, and there's just so many concerns and things that seem to get lost in the mix. And if I didn't have the union to at least listen to me and actually understand and have the compassion, I don't know what I would do right now.
Teachers, parents, and students rally against a potential state takeover of the Boston Public Schools.
Get better with top-down mandates. What we need are the bottom-up solutions, and we have those solutions. So that's what we're here to say to the board.
Today, even though we're glad that there has been an agreement reached at the 11th hour, is to say we're not going anywhere. We're still going to continue to fight for the schools our students deserve, because that is what we have been about and will continue to be about.
For the last couple of years in Florida, we've seen legislation aimed at taking away the freedom of our members to come together and to advocate. They wanted to really be able to put penalties in place against unions.
Oftentimes, they use legislation as a weapon to try to punish who they don't like.
There was a voucher bill that would have supplied millions and millions of dollars in taxpayers' money to pay for private education. That was a hard fight. We lobbied all the legislators and especially worked closely with the Republican moderates to show that our schools needed to be funded. It was soundly defeated in the House.
What they're calling them now is education savings accounts, which for us, if it looks like a voucher, it sounds like a voucher, then it is a voucher.
It was House Bill 1187, was targeted just at Local 4 Gary, one that took over the district and another one that stripped our school board of all its power. We had a pastor, all the parent groups were supporting us.
We stand with our 5,000 members throughout the state of Indiana.
We knew that we had that kind of power because we had done it before, and they continue to push these bills on us, so it encourages us to get stronger and mobilize.
America should be about working people. You're fighting for a generation, both this generation and the next generation, that are going to work in manufacturing in America.
It's a total disrespect for the workers that made Kellogg's what it is.
We are here today to talk about how transitioning to union-made electric school buses improve the lives of children, teachers, drivers, and the community.
Today is only the first step in a vision. We're officially joining hands with the American Federation of Teachers and our partner, Randy Weingart. We're here together today.
We need a whole lot more good union jobs because we want to see this transition as a just transition where the workers are the center.
Angel's store is recently organized, and she was fired for organizing.
One of the reasons that we wanted to come to the first store that organized was honoring this work. It was pretty courageous.
It was a hard fight to get this first store here in Buffalo, and it's a hard fight for every store across the country that's choosing to organize. And it's support from Randy and from unions across the country that is giving us the strength to continue.
Thank you all for being here today on Solidarity Sunday.
We must support you because with you goes the labor movement. With you goes workers' rights.
I think the AFT is important. Teachers Union is one of the biggest unions in the country, and to know that they have our back is very powerful for the workers.
One day longer! One day stronger! Solidarity!